Greetings, Good Life Nation, and welcome to the Tuesday President's Call. As always, Matt Landau, your president here, and
Mark Seyforth, your CEO, founder, and basically do whatever it takes to get the job done, guy.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth, guys? First, I want to say hello to the almost 1,600 new IBOs out there. I hope you're all tuning in right now who have come in the last week.
Yeah, that's amazing, guys. I mean, when you look at it, we've been growing at a pretty good pace. I mean, 500 new IBOs a week, 500 others, 2,000 a month, and, the company's really been going on a great path. Now, all of a sudden, we've kind of picked it up a notch when you go from 500 to over 1,501, and that's all domestic, too. It has nothing to do with, obviously, what's getting ready to happen in Canada. So to everybody out there, congratulations, guys. You guys got a growing business, that's for sure. And I was telling Matt, I ran some numbers. If we continue at this same growth rate, now, I'm not sure we can continue at this rate, but if we continue at this rate right now within 12 months, we'd be doing over $180 million in revenues, guys. Think about the people's checks then. So if you guys want to keep it going at that level, be my guest.
Let that sink in for a minute. I think that, listen, was that going to happen? Only we know. Only the future will tell. But isn't this, what I was thinking, putting it back in perspective, I mean, almost 1,600 people in a week. Let's go back not that far ago. Let's go back to October, November, December. Yeah. We didn't have 1,600 members total.
No.
And now we're putting that in a week. Yeah. It is, in IBOs, it is an amazing time, guys, just to watch everything growing. And it's exciting because all the pieces are coming into place. And now it's, between whether it's the shipping and the hotel platform.
Yeah, there's no shipping problems anymore. You notice that? There's no shipping. Yeah, well, it's good, though. Even with the 1,500 that came in last week, we were on top of it. I mean, we did get a call from our shipping group and going, oh, my gosh, what happened? They thought they had double orders or something.
Yeah. And, went away for a couple of days and came back and said, is there something, am I missing something?
Yeah, but they, again, caught up, got it up to speed. Yeah. Also, customer service. I think everybody's starting to see an improvement now in customer service. I mean, I'm talking to all the people we've got here, and we've added a whole lot of new personnel, and they're getting on top of everything. We're almost getting up to a day by day, and we know we still got a lot of improvement to do in that area, but we're working very hard on it. Maybe you want to share some of the plans for the future with that?
It's exciting because, we've really listened, and we're committing. We're growing our staff. We're building our training manuals. We're adding the technology from a customer service perspective. So as we grow, we are paying attention to these fundamental pieces. The customer service is such a critically important part, and so we're on that. When you factor that in with all of the other, like you say, the shipping, the digital cards implementation, which has really been great. It's amazing for us to be able to roll these things out and for them to actually kind of go smoothly.
Yeah.
And, I think it's a testament to us learning and listening and putting in the hours, and you guys giving us the feedback and inspiring us to do the things that we're doing. So as usual, thank you so much, and we appreciate what we're doing together. Just really exciting. It's really
it's exciting times right now, and I guess we're going to talk about some of the things that are going to be happening over the next week or two, right?
Let's do that. But first, I want to talk. Look, I got my Canadian colors on right here. Welcome to all of our pre-registrants who've come in from Canada. It has been again an exciting time for us in the past few days to be able to open up the pre-registration period, and it's really, really exciting. We're going to continue to provide advancements. We're obviously going to keep you updated as things progress, as we open new provinces and as the physical cards come in, and those things all come into place. But to be able to have opened the pre-registration and allowed all that excitement to go across the border.
Yeah, we got our neighbors now, guys, so it's exciting. So thank you.
Canada.
That's right.
Welcome,
guys. Welcome, guys.
Guys and girls. First international members to our family, guys.
Yeah.
So again, really, really exciting times, and we're just so thrilled to be growing together in the right way.
We got, and some of our best leaders in the company have come out of Canada right now. I mean, you guys know who you are.
That's right.
And you're out there just slaying it. I mean, I look at the growth and what you've done in a short period of time, and it's pretty amazing.
Well, it's exciting too, because obviously the domestic growth is going wild, and we love that, appreciate that. As we bring in these international international leaders, your Canadian leaders, they're not just big in Canada. They're big in other countries too. And so it starts.
We're working our way in that direction.
Well, we're listening.
We're not going to talk about that today.
But it really is triggering the gateway for the larger international growth, and it's all happening in the right time, in the right way, and we couldn't be more excited about that. And so speaking of what's coming, do you want to talk?
Let's talk about what's happening now. We promised everybody the first week of May that we release to the leaders, and we'll be contacting you by email, guys. It'll be at the end of this week, first week. You will actually be able to go in and start demoing the new platform. Now, obviously, this is really exciting for us because this is the platform that will allow us to build, worldwide, and to be able to do it quickly, efficiently, without issue. Any kind of growth we'll be able to handle. Plus, I think what everybody's going to love about this new platform when you look at it is the transparency and the ability to see everything. You're going to be able to see everything that's going on with your VIP club cards, everything that's happening with your legacy tree, with the team tree, with your quick pay. You're going to have all kinds of reporting tools, all kinds of things that you can use to help build your business. Now, keep in mind, as we said, as great as this is, because right now it's all been about functionality and making sure this all works. We're going to be, this is version 1.0. So we're going to be adding all the bells and whistles and fancy stuff. As a matter of fact, the IBOs out there, the leaders, are going to receive the first demo sites to look at. What we want is input, like, it'd be cool if we had this or had that. Now remember, there are probably going to be a lot of ideas and a lot of good ideas we want to implement, but we'll still have to sit there and say, okay, what are the most important to do first, and then go from there as we start to implement. But here's what you will have. When you get this site to demo, it's real. It's actually going to show your real genealogy. You're going to be able to look at your genealogy in the team tree and your genealogy in the legacy tree. Now, what you won't see any money in there yet, because remember, we're officially launching May 23rd, and we're all sticking to that date. We really believe we can make this happen on May 23rd. So what will happen is nothing will go live as far as real numbers, real everything until that launch date. When that happens on the 23rd, then everything populates, everything's in there. Now, obviously, you guys know how it all works. It goes to the end of the month before we do any calculations of residual payments, other than obviously the quick pay trade.
But May is included.
Yes, it's retroactive.
Really.
So it doesn't matter because it goes back. So your team tree and legacy tree, really right now, is in play.
Yeah, what you're doing now is going to be reflected in that new platform. And you hit on what makes me so excited is the transparency. I mean, that's my compliance hat. Feeling really, really good to be able to see all of that functionality, to be able to see what you're doing in real time, to be the activation of the cards, the commissions, the bonuses accruing.
You'll get to see your organization, how fast it's growing. You're going to have all kind of notification tools. You'll have all kind of ways to reach out to your leaders and to all the people in your organization. It's going to be exciting. It really is, guys. I think too, when you think about this, even though you're looking at the old platform right now, when we switch. Remember, it is since May 1st, so everything you're looking at changes. Now, I want everybody to keep this in mind because a lot of people think, well, it'll look exactly the same. No, it won't, because remember, when we first built this, we had outside teams and inside teams, right? So those outside teams weren't in your organization. Now they're moving all back in. So think about it. If you've got a fixed 2x20 that goes 2, 4, 8, 16, and you're moving all these back in, what does it do? It changes all the placement.
Sure.
So the placements change completely. So it doesn't even matter because obviously you're still getting paid on everybody, and whoever you personally enrolled, obviously you personally enrolled, and they're all going to be now in your tree, and so everything that you've done directly or indirectly is now going to be in your team tree, and you're going to be able to see that, but the placement will be entirely different. So don't worry about it. Wait a minute, this guy was placed over here. Placement doesn't matter in this compensation plan. The only thing that's important in the placement is that they're in your team tree. Okay. That's what's important.
Absolutely.
So what we want to have everybody looking at when you get this demo site is look at it from the standpoint of, hey, is it showing all the people that I personally enrolled? Are they in my team tree? This is important. And we're asking you guys to look at it because there is a possibility of some glitches. We want to know it now. That's why we're testing this thing a week ahead of time. We don't think there's going to be any, but there could be 1 or 2. Who knows?
Right.
It's possible. So we want you guys to look at it and say, okay, I personally enrolled 10 people. Where are they? You'll be able to go find them. And as long as you're seeing them in that team tree, you're golden.
Right, and that's why we want the leaders to get a look at it now, because there is going to be a little bit of an adjustment and a transition as you start to understand and process what we're giving you here.
Yeah.
And so obviously the leaders are going to get a chance to get ahead of it. They're going to take a look at it. They're going to give us some feedback, but they're also going to be able to reach out to their downlines come May 23rd when everybody digs into it, and they're going to really have. So you leaders are going to be a real resource, a trusted resource that we're going to rely on to be able to help share the education piece, to be able to to get that understanding out there so people know what to look at and how to look at.
So in summation, guys, it's all in play as of today's the 1st, is it not?
It's the 2nd.
Today's the 2nd? Oh, wow. I just can't keep up anymore.
That's what I'm here for. I keep the calendar.
Yeah, so where's the front door? Can somebody show me the front door? Okay, guys, but the beauty is it started yesterday, okay? So it started yesterday. It's in play. Your team trees are there. Your legacy tree is there. And you get to actually see it, what it looks like here in about another 3 or 4 days. We'll be sending it out to all you leaders.
Really exciting. And as you're going to be able to see your commissions and your bonuses and all that stuff accrue, you're also over the next few days going to see what the Goodlife global pay system in place.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's important.
Yeah, it really is. So this is such, and we sent out an email to you guys to start to educate you. We've talked about it a little bit, but this is going to be the real wave of the future for everybody, because it's going to allow you to get paid efficiently. It's going to allow you so much freedom and flexibility in how you handle your money and what you do with it.
I mean, what'll happen same day? In other words, the day that we release the money and your payments, it's in your account that same day, guys.
Yep.
There's no wait. There's no holding back. It's there.
And it's right there, and you can have it attached to to the Visa MasterCard and all the flexibility to be able to use it as you would a credit card. This is really going to be an exciting platform that we're going to be rolling out in the next few days. That's something you're going to have access to.
We're going towards the private. We'll have a whole look at everything. Will be a Goodlife Pay solution. So it's going to be
that's it. Remember,
it's going to be great, guys.
It's the Goodlife Global Pay System. It's powered by HyperWallet, so you're going to see a HyperWallet as the engine behind it. Cutting edge platform and technology. You guys will get a chance to when you enroll and you begin to use it. There's going to be a pay platform right there. You're going to be able to familiarize yourself with, and you're going to be as excited as we are when you see it. We're going to continue to give you some more information. We're going to, the fees that are associated with it. We're trying to price it at a point where it makes perfect sense and is a win for everybody. We want you to get out there and be able to really use it, because that's what it is. It's an incredible tool that's going to really open up a lot of flexibility on the payout side for you.
Yeah, and remember, this is a one world global pay solution, so it's going to be tremendous as we go country to country to country.
Yeah.
And guys, as you can see, we're going.
Oh yeah, we're going. Now, don't talk about the other countries. Don't.
I said I would.
This guy, as soon as we get
by the way, we are
Stop. The only country I'm going to allow you to talk about right now is Cuba.
Okay, let's talk about Cuba, and that's really the last thing we have to talk about today, right? Yeah, it's so nice to have things moving at a nice pace and good things happening. Okay, Cuba. Obviously, a lot of you have already gotten involved, and you're going on the cruise with us. We want more, and we still, from what we understand from the cruise ship, there's still some available seating left.
Yep.
And guys, if you want to go, even though we can't give you the same amount of dream dollars anymore, you can still contact the same number. Matt's going to give it to you here in a second. All you do is call in. Yeah, and again, the price point could be the same. It could be a little bit more. It could even be possibly a little less as it gets close to the actual date time, but not much less. And you'll still be able to apply Dream Dollars, just not as much. I think the Dream Dollars is half as much. In other words, instead of $300 Dream Dollars per room, it's $150 or $75 per person.
Yeah. The only difference was we were able to hold that block and offer that Dream Dollar, the application of those Dream Dollars. Now we had to give up the block.
Right.
There are still rooms available. We're going to be, we're going to be the biggest party on the ship for sure.
Oh, by far,
You're going to know Team Goodlife is there.
Yeah.
So
and by the way, the day before we depart. So this is for a lot of you that can't go for whatever reasons. Maybe you'll be on the next one with us. I'm sure you will be. But we're going to have a big grand opening here at corporate headquarters and a big party, a big launch party the day before the cruise, which is
it's going to be the 18th. The cruise is the 19th, so we're going to here at HQ. We're going to have a big party on the 18th.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We're putting that together. Yeah. So anybody, even if you're not coming to the cruise, if you can just come on down and make it for the party, it'll be well
get to
worth
meet
it.
everybody, everybody here, and like I said, it's going to be a fun party.
It's going to be exciting. So let me give you the number for the cruise, because those spots are available, but they are going fast. So if you think you can make it, we want you to jump on there and book it right now. We really want you all there. It's going to be so much fun. The number is 888-707-3117. I'll say it again, 888-707-3117. and that's the booking agent. They'll have the rooms available. We know for a fact that there are rooms available, but hey, they're going to be going fast. So it's going to be an incredible time, and we really hope that you can make it, because we're all going to be there. It'll be a great time to have some fun, but also to share our good life experience and to to plan for the future. To really go over. We're going to be there. We're going to be going over all of these amazing things that we've been through. All these,
and obviously the people who go on the cruise, we're going to give you guys a little inside scoop on some of the new things that are coming. So you got to do that. You have to give the ones that are there, the leaders, they deserve a little extra treatment.
Absolutely, absolutely, guys. So I think we've got tons of exciting stuff that we've shared with you tonight. These are really amazing times here at Good Life. Thank you to all of you that are out there hustling and working and really choosing to live the good life. These are just, this is just the beginning. Doesn't it really feel like it
is the beginning? As a matter of fact, to me, actually, the launch, May 23rd, that to me is when it really kicks off, because then for the first time, we can all look and say, wow, we got a platform for the next 20, 30 years. So it's going to be an exciting
time. We'll have
a
couple thousand more IBOs by then.
Who knows? It looks like it. All right.
Guys, thanks so much. We want you to have a wonderful night. Take care, and God bless.
Good night, everybody.